Alright, let's finish this game up. It's time. It is time. Took a break from video editing to socialize a bit. Nice. Love a little bit of socializing. We're doing good. We're gonna beat this game today. That's what we're doing. We're gonna beat this game today. So I can finally start on some other stuff. Not that I'm not enjoying this game tremendously. I am. But there's a lot in the backlog right now. Can I beat you today? Alright. Bend over. Alright, let's get to the secret lab. Or, you know, whatever this is. Underground lair thing. Well, I hope the video editing is going well. Pull the lever. Why do we even have that lever? Very appropriate, given that I'm going as Yzma for Halloween. Finished putting the finishing touches on new magic deck. Ooh, nice. What is the magic deck? Give me the details. Yes. Absolutely slay with it. I still need to tweak so many of my decks. I'm very behind on the recent sets. I think it was this way? Yes. So this is where we kind of ended last stream. With the 4 keystones and this very long tunnel. Killed a bunch of enemies in here, and then we had this very long tunnel where our companion told us she couldn't reach us anymore. Patched together the Keeler Precon from Edge of Eternities with an artifact deck that you already had. Added a few cards and called it Macaroni. Nice. Well, I hope you slay with it. I still need to finish putting together. I have a couple frog decks I'm still working on. Working on Glarb, and then I need to make Helga Skittish Seer. Secret tunnel. I should get that as a sound alert. Helga's a beast to play against. I know. I actually, of a bunch of the frogs I want to build, I'm like, that one would be rude.
Lizard.
Lizard. Yes. I really should get a secret tunnel sound alert though. I would use that all the time. Yeah, this is about where we left off last time, and we're like, we're gonna backtrack because this is gonna hit end game. Better scan this. Save for our battles against Lymbic entities, no trial set upon our shoulders by Sethris has weighed heavier than this one. Yet we press on, broken but steadfast. We are near now, my brother generals. This we do for our brotherhood, for the venerable fathers of the Order of the Eye of God, and for Sethris himself. But above all, we do this for our beloved Hadians, whose fate rests in our hands. What do you do? I feel like there's still so many unanswered questions in this game. So many unanswered questions in this game. Yeah, this is where we left off. We got to here and I was like, oh, what are we doing? These lights are items. They're items. Okay, we have a puzzle, it looks like. Orb cobalt. Orb gold. Red and a green one next. Orb emerald. Orb crimson. Found in the Eye of God antechamber. And in Prism Row. Scroll failsafe. Okay. Revered founders of the Order watch over the Eye. Unmatched is their knowledge of the Limbic spheres. Haz the Reckless, keeper of the Sphere of Vigilance. Gabron the Brave, keeper of the Sphere of Terror. Tkez the Unimpressed, keeper of the Sphere of Admiration. Drak the Humorless, keeper of the Sphere of Ecstasy. Zargab the Compassionate, keeper of the Sphere of Loathing. Jish the Temperate, keeper of the Sphere of Rage. Belgran the Serene, keeper of the Sphere of Grief. Farum the Weary, keeper of the Sphere of Amazement. Once the orbs returned to their keepers, the failsafe shall be revealed. The means of initiation then rests solely on the shoulders of a full guard. Oof. Okay. So, can I get all of these in one? I can't. For the love of our country, Sethris be with you. What is going on here? Oh my. Well traveled. Visit all locations. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened there? It just ate my ass, and not in a good way. I was blocking for some of that too. There we go, level 20. Assuming 20 is max level. I see there are 8... yeah, guardian things there. Are there more orbs that I've got to get? Beyond the 4 that I have? Oh god. Boom. Okay, yeah, so there's spots in these for orbs. That one's terror. This one is something else. Those are big ass fuckers there. Grief suppressor. Alright. Oh my god, not the... Oh, I see. It's like leveling up. Ooh. Got it. Okay. So the haze inside is like leveling up each time it resurrects. That is problematic. Nope. Oh my god, the whole ground is covered in spikes. That is way harder than anything we've encountered before. hang on. Hell has been very difficult here. How are you, Spirit? Okay, hang on. I blocked that. Fuck. Fuck. I have never died this much to a single enemy. This is crazy. And there's a bunch of these fuckers around, but I have to beat him, I think. Ow. Oh. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to stand? I do not understand where I'm supposed to stand. No fucking A. What the fuck? It literally trapped me under the stairs. I can't fucking move. I'm drunk for your sister's birthday. It literally yanked me and stuck me into the fucking stairs. I have to quit out. I literally couldn't move. It trapped me in the environment. Fortunately, there's a save right there. Oh, of course, though, I'm at no health. Dude. Out of stamina.
Now, we both know that didn't happen. Start over.
I have not encountered any enemies this difficult in the entire game so far. No! Stop that fucking move! Jesus. Get out of here, you fucker. What the fuck? What the fuck are you supposed to do there? You can't even touch the floor? Like, how do you get around that? Alright, well the fucker is dead. Now I like don't have. I lost a shit ton of like heals and stuff for that. That's terror. That one's ecstasy over there. Okay, there's another one here. This one's grief. Fuck. Again with the fucking floor becoming toxic. Dude. It's dead. But I still can't touch the floor. What the fuck? Why? Okay, it finally went away. No, it didn't. Is that bugged? Is that bugged that when you kill them, the effect that's going on the floor just doesn't go away? You have to fucking die every time to clear it? If so, that's an annoying bug. Okay. This one's ecstasy, I know that. there's 2 more of the big fucks. There's a time loop. Probably our last time loop. That we're gonna have to crush to get to the Eye of God. Now, how do we get to this statue, though? Here we go. This is terror. It is weird that there's so much lore about the 8 limbic spheres when we only ever get, like, things based on 4 of them. That's a bit weird. I was gonna say, are you guys gonna wake up? Okay. This fucker here. Oh, you bitch. Door's locked from the other side, okay. There's that big guy there. Bunch of these, Okay, so this is how we get out here. Theoretically over there. Okay. Gotta keep taking a look around, though. Okay. Alright, we're about to hit one of the big ones over here. I need to remember I have my invulnerability too. Yeah, that invulnerability helps a lot. Let's see if this stuff just kind of goes away after a minute. Okay, it looks like it's gone away. It has not. I swear this is just bugged. No, okay, now it's gone away. It just lingers for a while after it visually looks like it's gone away, which is a problem. Okay. This one's rage, and that one's grief. Yeah, see, it just fucking stands there like that. I think that's bugged. And that they're supposed to properly die and all that. I think there was a save over here, yeah. Door's locked from the other side. Okay, so we have to go through here. And here. And then here. And fight this guy. Fuck, where's my circle? God damn it. Woof. Alright, and then we stand here for 10 minutes while we wait for this to go away. Alright. That one is grief, and that's our... Goes up here. Unlock and open. Let's go back to the save point. Yeah, why only 4 of the 8 statues? Why not, at least at the end here, give us something from all 8 of them? Level 17. Let's look around, grab everything we can before we go into the time loop, because we may not be able to come back out of this. Might be the end game. Gilded hat. I don't think I need that. Enter time loop.
Now!
Oh, they're all killing themselves. One after another. Interesting. Why? Heirloom necklace. Redemption. What is happening here? God fell into the molten lava. Thank you, little drone buddy. Oh, is that our drone gone?
Don't fucking move!
This wasn't just about weapons. Think of all the good that could have come from this. Imagine the advancements in medicine or the scientific breakthroughs we could have unlocked.
Ask anyone in Hadia if they give a shit about your scientific breakthroughs.
Take the moral high ground. Let's see where that gets you. Leave us. Usually, this is my favorite part. But I don't know. You're different. Almost forgot. Did he lie about anything?
Yes,
Oh, really? What did he lie about?
I'm still alive.
All right, Mom.
Look at you. Compromised by your emotions. Can you walk?
I'm not sure. How did you...
I'll tell you on the way. Come on. Tanya's waiting.
Where are we going?
Home. We're going home.
Okay. There it is. Hell is us. Interesting that they ended it with, like, kind of 4 mini bosses, you know, instead of, like, a final boss. But this game was never really, like, about bosses, you know? Thank you, Andy Leo. GG's indeed. I still don't know that I understand the ending exactly. Or what we're supposed to make of that final area. Obviously the one guy thought that the Eye of God was an alien thing. And, like, who was that guy that was interrogating us? Maybe the implication is it really is supposed to be an alien thing. I don't know. But as far as the game itself goes, it was a very unique game, and it combined a lot of things that I did not expect it to combine so well. Obviously, the combat was good. Few finicky, like, things about the combat because of the way that the hazes work. It means that a lot of fights ended up kind of as gank fights, and because of the way the healing works, oftentimes the best thing to do when you were just surrounded by enemies is just get in the middle, tank everything, and just keep healing. So it made the combat feel a little sloppy, but I liked the idea behind it. The weapons all felt good. The abilities all felt good. I think that was all well done. Beyond that, the world design was good. I thought the enemy design was very clever. And I really liked... I think the thing I will take away from this the most was I really liked the way the puzzles and the exploration and those things fit into it. It felt like a more... It felt like it had that kind of Resident Evil, like, puzzle solving from old school Resident Evil games. That they don't do as much anymore. I'm going to turn the game volume down a tiny bit here. Like, it really felt like they did that kind of old school puzzle solving ramped up a notch. Like, it was actually, some of the puzzles were quite tricky, but with a good balance of this like melee combat, and that's not something I've seen very often. You know, usually like those puzzle games are either in a real survival horror where you have very little to work with and you're just, you know, Silent Hill, that kind of thing, or it's in a puzzle game. And so it was nice to see that in an action style game. And I thought the you know, some of the NPC quests and journeys were also pretty well done. I liked that it wanted you to pay attention to what they were saying to you and what bits of information you picked up here and there. I do wish that we got 2 more bosses, like full boss encounters. We got a sort of a boss encounter with a boss health bar for the Terror Haze and the Ecstasy Haze, but not for the Rage or Grief ones. And that to me felt like a missed opportunity, because I thought those were some of the most interesting and creative, especially the Terror one was really interesting. They were such creative encounters that it was a little bit of a letdown to not have one for each of the 4 elements that we were dealing with in the game. So that was a tiny letdown there. And I think, you know, having something that maybe combined the different elements as an encounter at the last time loop might have also been would have also been really nice. But, you know, quibbles. You know, and then as I was mentioning in the last area, it was interesting that there was so much lore around 8 limbic spheres and 8 guardians, but we only ever dealt with 4 of them. Could just be a scope thing. They decided, hey, for scope, we're only going to do 4 of them. That's fine, but, you know, even at the very end, just having a little thing where you got 8 different orbs to put in the 8 statues, you know, even something very small like that would have given a little bit more, close the loop on that bit of storytelling that we kind of didn't get a chance to see. But otherwise, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely consider it if you are a fan of this style of game, or, you know, of action games, Souls-likes. You know, I don't know that I have like a you know, an exact rating. You know, it's probably like a 7 or 8 out of 10 kind of thing. I think if the a few of those combat quirks were maybe ironed out and they had sort of closed the loop on a couple of those things I mentioned about the bosses, it might be like a solid 8 or higher. But even so, it was good. It was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend it, and I may want to play it again at some point, you know, and try a different weapon. There were only really 4 different weapons, so, and I feel like the polearm was definitely the one I liked the most. Got some extra cutscene here. Hey, our drone survived. Or a drone survived. I'm going to very be curious if there's different endings.
Identification confirmed. I have got located.
Well, shit. Thank you for playing. Your journey through Hadia leaves echoes across time. Reload your save game to continue unraveling mysteries, completing good deeds, closing time loops, and unlocking the vaults of forbidden knowledge. The story might not yet be finished. Sometimes you figure more things out on a playthrough. Yeah, exactly. So let's go in and see. Yeah. So let's see here where it sort of left us. Timeloop. Did those. Status collapsed. Relic. And the gold cap. I didn't see any other like research items for Tanya or anything. But let's return to... So we don't ever get to go to the island. Let's quickly go to the Watcher's Nest and see, since it did say that time loop is collapsed now. Do you have anything new to say?
Let me know if you want more of them.
No. Yeah, I'm curious about if he'll say if that was like the last time loop, if he says something different and we get like a trophy or a unique prize for it. I was surprised we didn't get a trophy for getting a weapon up to level 20, because I think that's the highest level. So the fact that didn't seem to happen is a little strange, but you know, they maybe not do trophies for everything. But let's take a look, see if he says something here.
Remember...
What's our status on time loops?
Good. You closed a few.
Kingston Strong. That's it. So let me see here. Another time, Arcus and Marston, Patham Abbey, Time Loop, Vista Hills, Francis Church, Lymbic Forge, Arcus Spire, Tology, Marston, Temple of the Fallen, Jelchin, and the 2 Auriga Museum ones. That's it. There's no... Yeah, that's it. So that appears to be all the time loops. Let me look at the trophies for this game. You all trophies. Okay, so obviously we have Hero of Hadia. Man of the People, accomplish all good deeds. Yeah, I told you there was going to be that one. So we failed 2 good deeds. We found all of them, but we failed 2 of them. Super Sleuth, resolve all mysteries, of course. Legend of the Fall, close all time loops and defeat all remaining entities. So we have to go through each level and make sure we've cleared out all the entities, because that was one thing I noticed, is that the entities respawn until you've closed the time loop, then they stop respawning, but they can still be in the area. Upgrade 1 weapon of each type to grade 5. Okay. Hidden trophy. Perform research on all the items related to the conspiracy. Perform all research on all items. Yep, so those are the research ones. Perform all research on all items related to Lymbic. And perform items on all research. Yep. Antiquarian, acquire all relics. Hidden trophy. Ensure that all possible NPCs end up at Lake Sinon. Interesting. And acquire and wear all baseball caps. Let me see really fast. if I put on all of them. There it is. So I did get all of the baseball caps, I just didn't wear them all. Okay. Cool. We're not going to trophy hunt and do all the trophies, particularly because there's one that we're locked out of right now. We would have to do a new playthrough for all the trophies anyway. But that's good to know what they are. I'm going to see one thing. There might be one more I can do very quickly just to claim it. Yeah, I mean, it could be that the ending is like very much designed to be ambiguous like that. You're not supposed to know what exactly is going on. That's, you know, quite possible.
What needs my attention?
Upgrade weapon.
I've outdone my. Here. I'm getting good at this.
There it is. One weapon of each category upgraded to grade 5. All right. And that is going to be where we end this stream and our playthrough of Hell Is Us. Like I said, I had a really good time with this game. Yeah, that's Mount whatever it is. A really good time with this game, and I'm very happy to have played it, and I'm glad that it seems to be getting, you know, it seems to be getting attention. It seems to be getting some love, because I think it's a very, very cool game, and it deserves a lot of attention and love. So, and I would love to see, you know, these games get even more, you know, I would love to see them get enough attention that they decide to continue, you know, and that this studio decides to make more. I'm not saying necessarily more Hell Is Us specifically, but I would love to see more from the studio, because I think they had some really interesting ideas, and they pushed this game in a very unique, very cool direction. I was very happy to see what they did, and more people like this doing Lizard, exactly. More games with more puzzles like this. I am so happy to see how much they pushed the puzzles in this. There was one that I thought was a little BS, I will say that, but otherwise the puzzles in this game were really great, and I would love to see more games embracing puzzles, because it's such an interesting aspect of games that we don't always get to see. A lot of games try to make things, you know, pretty straightforward, and I like that. I like when games let you puzzle things out. I know they're not for everybody, but they are for me. So